I wonder how to check how long. Oh, those are my vocal warm-ups. On the PS5 home screen, select your player icon. It's in the row of icons along the top line of the screen between settings and the gear icon. Okay, let's see.
Are you trying to see how many hours you put into?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I do it on the
Or you do that? Let me turn my
trophies?
Would it be under trophies?
I don't know. I'm wondering. Because when it comes to trophies, it says I'm only like 14% into the game. By the way, people are wondering what I'm talking about. We're talking about Skyrim.
Darnell really had that shit blasting right now.
Yeah, like it was like taking over the audio over.
It was almost Geekin at the Skyrim remix.
Geeking at the Skyrim, hell, dude, man.
It was Geekin at Rim, Geek Rim,
Geek Rim. That's how we call it.
A sky in it. I don't know.
Geeking and Rim.
Geeking and Rim. Darnell, you
okay, so
likes the rims. Nah, I'm
just with details when last played it. Oh, what? Why does it say only? Oh, that's the PS5 version. Okay.
Shit!
You're looking.
Is that on your PS4?
Dude. So the reason people, I don't know if you guys are paying attention to Bethesda or whatnot.
Yeah.
But recently it was just Skyrim's 10th year anniversary.
Yeah.
So they released the anniversary edition that came with a bunch of mods and a new survival mode. So of course, I've been playing Skyrim because since I got on this PS4, it seems like I have 126 hours so far into the game.
Just on the PS5, or is that the PS4 version too?
That's the PS4 version. The PS4 version is 126 plus the 6 hours that I have on the PS5 version. So
shit! So you're over 130 hours off of Skyrim.
Yeah. What's crazy though is this whole time since I had the PS5, I have not updated it to the PS5 version until I just got that. Dude, immediately.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I switched over, I was like, holy shit, it looks like a completely different game. Like the graphics were just completely adjusted. I don't know if you remember when I had first gotten the PS5 and I was telling you how the difference between Assassin's Creed Valhalla, how it felt on the PS4 and the PS5.
Yeah.
Exactly the same, dude. I was like, holy shit, this looks amazing. So the graphics really look good. Dude, I'm looking at the hours I played on Mortal Kombat and holy shit.
Wait, now I think what was it? Call of Duty shows you how many like days you've spent playing. Like after a certain point, it just goes by days. It stops counting hours.
Oh, really?
So I stopped just checking because they call it the combat record. I just stopped checking it. I was like, I've wasted days on this game. Like easily. Like what is it? Vanguard just came out. I think I easily have like a day or two already logged in that. I'm like,
I have 1,702 hours on Mortal Kombat.
Fuck.
That's a lot. Then there's people that have way more than that than me.
Oh, yes. Man, that's crazy how much, like, you don't even realize how much time, like, you spend on these games. Like, every night.
I do. Because my weekends go, that's all I do.
Like, that's my weekend. I started falling back from that because it's, like, Call of Duty is not anything like Mortal Kombat in the sense that, like, your games last a couple years.
Yeah.
As to where, Call of Duty, for the most part, every year you're restarting. So I guess if you add up like the last, like what was it, Modern Warfare, Cold War, and then this one, I'm probably at like around the same thing you are. Because every night I'm on, I see you on.
Yeah.
I'm like, yep. That's what I think. Because you added me, I think, to your like some faff, like party chat or whatever.
Oh, some faff and friends.
Yeah, and some faff and friends.
So we were interesting that you mentioned that. You can Google us, Google some faff, and you'll see us. It's crazy. We were looking at it. You can see all our shit.
Oh shit. There you go, bro. That's how you know you're doing it. You, if you Google it, you pop up.
I know, right? That's how you know you made it. You're famous.
Yeah.
When you're on a Google search.
But last night I was online like at 3 a.m. Like I was hopping off, and then I think you guys like all hopped on, and I'm like, yeah, they're from the East Coast, aren't they?
Oh, dude, I know, right? Dude, I woke up like last night, like I got, I'm not gonna lie, I got a little buzzed. I pounded a couple of Guinnesses, like after work and shit, after some exhibitions, and then I knocked out. And then I woke up again around like 1 a.m. and I was like, let me see if these guys are on. And sure enough, the homie was still on and he was streaming. And as soon as I get in the chat, he's just talking shit to some guy because some guy apparently was talking shit to him, like telling him that he was free and broke. And he was like, what? Who's broke? What? And just like, dude, he was just talking shit. And dude, the guy pulled a fast one on him, man. This is like super troll move. One of my my clan leader does this. So basically, you talk all this shit about how you're gonna beat somebody in the game, challenge them to a 1st to 5, and then when you win the first match, quit. And that's exactly what the guy did. He won one match, quit, left all the group chats, and like that was it.
That is hilarious. He was just like, all right, nah, that's it. He's like, you don't get your rematch.
It's super troll.
You don't
it's
get
super
this,
fucking
you don't get
troll.
this best of 5. You got that ass whooping the first time.
Yeah, oh man, but
I mean,
that's the life of Mortal Kombat. But yeah, we stayed up. I stayed up till like probably like 3 a.m. in the morning. After Mortal Kombat, I played a little bit of Skyrim. So
yeah, I saw you online, and then the funniest thing was like, because I'm in the chat, and you just see Mortal Kombat 11, Mortal Kombat, Mortal Kombat, Mortal Kombat, Call of Duty. I'm like, oh yeah, spot the odd man out. Which one of these is not like the others?
Oh man, I got we have a couple of homies in the clan that actually do play Call of Duty.
Oh, okay, there you go. We got to start a some FAF Call of Duty branch.
Dude, I mean, honestly, if we had more that to do it, I'm pretty sure we would.
Yeah.
We are branching out into other games and stuff, so definitely.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know if you still play it. I know you were playing a lot of Splitgate for a while.
Yeah, I was playing Splitgate for a minute. I just got Soul Calibur 6. Because it was like what, like $7 in the store.
Yeah,
and I fucking love Soul Calibur games growing up, dude. So I was hyping everyone up. I was like, "Yo, get this game! Like, it's only $6. Like, fucking let's start a fucking some fast Soul Calibur division." So yeah,
trying to bring up other. But yeah, welcome to Geekin It.
Welcome to Geekin It, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys are all doing well. Hope you miss listening to our wonderful voices.
I feel like we came back and we're like, we'll be back, and then we were like, we never showed up. We never picked you up on the weekends. We never picked you back up.
we're still here. We're still here.
I've been lagging it lately.
We still got people that come to me. A couple of people that told me that they still listen to our episodes. So
oh yeah, cool. People have been hitting me up like, what happened? We're like, well, you guys haven't dropped anything in like a month. I was like, we did, and then shit came up. I was hungover. It was Halloween. What do you expect? I tried Fridays. That wasn't a good idea.
Yeah. No, I can't blame yourself, man. It's fucking dude, Halloween was so much fun this year too, man. I had a lot of fun.
I think because it was like 2 years of pent up Halloween. It was like, like I need to get this out. I need to get this out. And then I went to like a rave. I did. Oh man, it was a good night. I was hungover as shit. I was tired.
Oh, I bet, dude.
I was like, I got to record, and I came home and I passed out.
Dude, honestly, when you told me, I already knew it wasn't gonna happen.
Oh yeah,
I was like, this guy's at a rave. Like, there's no way in hell he's gonna be super hungover. Because I know I would be super hungover the next day. I was like, there's no way in hell we're gonna do an episode.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of concerts, though, did you hear about the Travis Scott thing?
Oh man, dude, that shit was crazy, man. Unfortunate for the people, whose lives that was lost in the incident. But like, dude, so like, what do you think about that? Like, a lot of people are blaming him for it.
I mean, because he did stop it. The thing is, like, he didn't calm him down at all. Like, there's so many videos now that have come out from like other artists. Like, I've seen, like, I think you posted Linkin Park. I've seen like Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
I've seen a bunch of videos of these bands stopping the crowd and being like, look, like, hey, like, you see someone like that, you pick them up. Like, you know,
exactly.
Yeah, like, you kind of have to, like, as much as they don't want it. And it's crazy too, because I had a friend that watched he has a Netflix documentary on him, and they covered this in his documentary, like people passing out.
Wait, Travis Scott has a Netflix documentary?
Yeah.
Wow.
So if you go on there, they, like, part of his thing, like, covers this. Like, he's notorious for having, like, crazy-ass concerts like that. And he does nothing about them. Like, I forgot who it was. Like, there's someone else out there. It might have been him. It might have been no. I think it was Playboy Cardi or something, like another rapper. Where he's like, oh, they just told me someone passed out. He's like, that means you guys are doing like good out there today. And I'm like, oh, don't promote that.
What the hell? Yeah.
Yeah. So like he's notorious for doing that, where like people were passing out, and then like security was like, oh yeah, we gotta watch out. So he knows his crowd gets like that.
Yeah, I saw something. It was I can't remember the year, but I think it was like a Lollapalooza. He was arrested for something like that because some shit he like was telling people to go fucking crazy, which apparently he did this time as well.
Yeah, because I mean, they have this, as an artist, they kind of have this responsibility. Like, these people are here to see you. You control them at this point. Like, you are the, anything you say at that point, they're there to celebrate you. And you have this power over them. And if you tell them to go crazy, they're going to go crazy. And unfortunately, people are going to get injured. But that's where you have the power to be like, look, hey, stop. You see him passing out, like, make way. There's videos of the people, like the paramedics were trying to get through to help someone, and some dude like was trying to ride on top of the ambulance that was trying to get through the whole crowd just to get a better view. And I'm like, that's fucking insane.
Saw that. There was one where an unconscious kid was being carried out of the crowd, and Travis Scott was like just looking down upon him singing. Like, still, it's like, dude, like. It sucks, man, because here's the thing too, is I've been telling people this, people associate like heavy metal and stuff with like being satanic and like, just being an overall bad influence on their kids and whatnot. But when you go to a concert, I remember when I went to my very first festival, like metal concert, it was out in San Bernardino, and it was like a big ass pit, and the first thing, like, that they were saying, and they were like, yo, if somebody falls, what do you do? And everybody yelled, pick them back up.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're in the fucking mosh pit, somebody falls, what do? You pick them back up and throw their ass back in the pit and get that shit going again. That's how we do it. Nobody gets hurt. The worst thing that'll get hurt is your cell phone, because if you drop that shit, I guarantee you somebody will pick that shit up and throw it at the top of the stage, and shit will explode. Yeah. I've seen it happen myself.
Exactly.
I watched that shit. I was like, oh, sucks to be that person.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like bands like literally, like you said earlier, the Linkin Park show, literally stopped the set and was like, yo, we will start this song over again. We don't give a fuck, but nobody's gonna get hurt tonight.
Exactly. Like you I think exactly what you said too. They exactly said what you just said. They were like, look, when someone falls, what do you do? They didn't, say and repeat. They straight up repeated. You pick them back up. Everyone knows that. That's the number one rule of being in a mosh pit or in a big ass crowd like that.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like, it's so weird because like I feel like it's a lot of rap culture that does that, where they, or even like, because like I went to a rave and there was a shitload of people, but everyone's like kind of courteous to each other too, where it's like, oh hey, you trying to go to the front, go for it, bro, like I'm good back here. I mean, I don't know if it's because of all the drugs they do, but
they're like, hey bro, come on, I'm good right here.
Yeah,
man.
Exactly.
Go on ahead.
But it's so crazy too, because then you look at it, and then a couple of days later, that video of the Slipknot fan comes out with in the wheelchair, and they're like pushing him around in the mosh pit.
Oh, you see that a lot at metal shows, dude. All the time, bro. Crowd surfing, fucking dudes in the wheelchair, all the fucking time.
Yeah, so I mean, like, you see that where it's like, it's okay to, people can get into it, but you have to know the rules. You have to know, you're responsible for the well-being of the other people in there too. And that's why I guess, people are so, they just want to get as close as they can, and, like, oh, like, I just got to go crazy. I'm like, nah, bro, there's a limit to certain things you can do. As someone, I've been to Ozfest, I've been to, multiple festivals, and it's always a common courtesy you just have to have when you're in like a mosh pit or like a crowd that big. Yeah,
exactly. And like we said earlier, as an artist too, you have to stop your show and just be like, hey, like, like, we should, you guys chill and shit. People like pick these people up and shit. People are getting trampled. Kids lost their lives. Like, and like I said, part of the reason is he was telling people to go fucking crazy. Like, So we'll see what happens with him. Cancel culture is going around. I don't necessarily agree with cancel culture, but this is one of those moments where it's like, yeah, cancel his ass.
Yeah.
Fortnite already did. They're like, hey, no, we're taking away your emotes, homie. Fuck you.
Fuck your emotes. He's like, I don't know about all that shit. He's like, you done with that?
Yeah.
So we'll see, because I think he had to cancel he got pulled off like a show he was doing in Las Vegas. He got a couple other things in there, but we'll see what happens with him. I know they're also suing like Drake because he was like there that night. I think he came on stage when all this was going down. So,
well, the one thing about Travis Scott is, though, he is apparently he's paying for the funerals of all the families of the people that passed. So that's cool of him. But shit, man, it just sucks, you know.
Yeah, I mean that can only help so much. Like,
yeah,
you know. But we'll see. I mean, like you said, RIP to everyone that they lost. I think it was like 9 people. A bunch of people injured on top of that. So, you know, if you ever go to a festival, you ever go to a show, you ever go to any kind of live music event, any kind of place with a big crowd, just be courteous to the people around you. Be aware of your surroundings. If you feel like you can't breathe, try to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so, just be safe out there.
Yeah, but sorry to dampen the mood and everything. You know, of course we had to talk about that. But Wilbert, dude, so yesterday was Disney Day, dude.
Disney Day.
Disney, or what they call it, like Disney Plus Day or some shit like that.
Yeah, it was like, was it on Disney Plus? I didn't even see where it was at. I just saw all the announcements.
Yeah, I was just on Twitter, and then I just saw people dropping shit, and I saw a bunch of pictures. I was like, holy shit, that looks cool. Looks cool. I think there was like some teaser trailers released as well. I haven't watched them myself, but I saw, like I said, I saw a lot of pictures.
Yes. So I think it was 12th. It was, what was it, the first ever Disney Plus Day of the streaming service. That included a wealth of content from Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, apparently National Geographics. I think I saw that one. It was like a Chris Hemsworth and someone else have like their own show now where they're like flying around.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm like, all right, I don't give a fuck about that. But did you see Star Wars? My boy Obi-Wan.
Yeah, so they showed us pictures of the concept art from that. We were supposed to get a trailer for this as well on Thursday, apparently, but we didn't get anything. So what the fuck, Disney? What the fuck? Where's my trailer? Where's my Obi-Wan trailer at? So yeah.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for that. So they announced a lot, though. They announced Obi-Wan. They announced all the movies that were coming on there. I think it was, what was it, the Legacy of Boba Fett. They have that documentary that just came out. What else? Oh, Moon Knight, dude.
Well, okay. Well, so Marvel and Disney have a total of like 12 new like shows that are coming.
They dropped some heavy hitters too. Like I was surprised with a couple of them. Like the
dude,
the X-Men 97, dude.
Dude, I know, right? Like, what the fuck? That's gonna be crazy,
dude. The way they announced it too, I'm like, all right, look, if there was any way they could have announced that, that was the best possible way. So if you guys don't know, X-Men, the animated, show from the 90s, is notorious for one meme, and that's
yeah.
That is the Wolverine, sad as fuck, looking at a picture frame, and you just throw whatever the fuck you want on there. So Disney took that and they were like, announcement, pretty much. Basically,
yeah, and they threw it. He was looking at it. That was pretty cool.
So it was like, yeah.
That's gonna be awesome, man. They also announced the new Spider-Man series as well.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if Tom Holland's gonna be Spider-Man on that, but I think it's gonna take place like his freshman year. He said so. Like I want to say it's around that time he. I want to say it was before he met Tony Stark, but it might be like that little bit after Civil War. I'm not 100% sure. So you know how like he was kind of fighting crime already when we met him in the MCU. So I'm not sure if it's going to take place beforehand or if it's going to take place, I just met Captain America and I just fought big ass Ant-Man. So how is this going to,
yeah, because they didn't really do a Tom Holland like origin story yet, did they?
No, but I mean, I'm kind of glad they didn't. I mean, that was the best way I think they could have handled it because what was it? We had Tobey Maguire's origin. We had
Andrew
Garfield's origin story. So for them, everyone knows Spider-Man's origin story. His
grandpa
got shot.
It's kind of like the same thing with Batman. Like, how many times do we have to see the Waynes get killed?
Exactly. The poor Waynes, bro. He just has to keep reliving that.
Oh yeah, like in the last Batman vs Superman, we just got a flashback. Like that's all. That's all I give you.
Exactly. That's all y'all need. Y'all
Flashback.
know what happened to them. Y'all
Oh
know.
man. But yeah, dude, there's a couple of stuff. Fucking She-Hulk looks pretty good.
Yeah,
Uh
they kind of teased her. It wasn't like her whole. It wasn't like her whole body, but it was like her arms and like her legs. I think kind of.
yeah, you saw her legs in a dress.
Yeah.
And you see Mark Ruffalo is back as Hulk, so that's
Yeah.
pretty cool that they brought him back.
Yeah. That's
Like you
cool.
mentioned earlier, the Moon Knight too.
Moon Knight. What else was it? They teased. What was it? Secret Invasion.
Yeah, they showed the picture of Nick Fury.
Yes. So it was like no teaser. I believe it was just that picture of Nick Fury without the patch. He had the scratches from the fake cat alien monster thing. I don't know.
Oh yeah, and what was it Captain Marvel?
Captain Marvel. Yeah, it was that.
Which they're gonna doing Miss Marvel.
Oh yeah, they're doing Miss Marvel. They showed the first images of that. Man, they dropped a lot. They showed
A lot, dude.
All right, I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of excited too. They showed the first look at Hocus Pocus 2.
I just saw a picture of that. Like, is this
Yeah.
like? I didn't know that they were actually doing that.
Oh no, they were serious about that, bro. That's like one of their biggest like Halloween movies, and they're bringing back like the original Three Witches.
Oh, are they really? Okay, that's cool. Because I mean, I loved Hocus Pocus, dude. I mean, that was, of course, a fucking classic movie. You know, growing up as a kid.
That was straight up. What was it?
And
Disney?
I had no idea that Sarah Jessica Parker was the hot witch in that movie because she was hot.
Didn't
as
either,
fucking
dude. She
early.
looks nothing like that anymore. I mean, I think she does in like the teaser thing, like whatever the image they released was them like now.
I want to see what they look like now. I want to see.
They look just like that. The only one that looks older kind of is Sarah Jessica Parker, but even then she still looks pretty good.
Yeah, dude, that was such a classic movie. I don't know how many times I've watched that movie.
I actually rewatched it. Well, I mean, it was just Halloween, but this year was the first time I rewatched it in a while.
I kind of want to rewatch it. I kind of want to rewatch it now. I'm all looking at pictures of Hocus Pocus, like, damn, I kind of want to rewatch this movie
It's a
now.
banger right here.
It's like, I'll put a spell on you.
Yeah.
Now you're mine. Sorry.
No, I had a banger. That was a good ass cover of I Put a Spell on You. That was a good one. What else? They announced the Pinocchio. Apparently, I didn't even know where they were making this movie. Disney's keeping up with the live action stuff, but the cast
really?
on this one's pretty legit. It's like Tom Hanks. Was it Joseph Gordon-Levitt? What was it? The guy from Key and Peele, Keegan Michael Key, something like that. I think that was his name.
Mm-hmm.
So it has like a bunch of pretty good actors.
Okay, shit, interesting.
Yeah. Did you ever watch Ice Age?
Yeah. I seen I think the first two.
Yeah, so I guess they're making another one of those. Oh,
How many Ice Age movies are there?
bro, there's like 6. No, I think there's like
Holy
4 or
shit.
something. There's a lot more than I thought. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I was very excited because they announced they're making another Proud Family,
Really?
but like it's like the original cast.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's I think the same girl. I forgot her name, but she's voicing the character. They bring back like Carlos Mencia as like her friend's dad.
Oh
I think
shit.
So I think it's like all the original actors. I'm like, if you never grew up on the Proud Family.
Oh yeah, dude. Fucking Hollywood is like they're really hitting us with like a bunch of nostalgic shit, dude.
Yes.
Like just bringing back all this shit. And man, you gotta love it, dude. You gotta love it.
Yeah, you can't hate on like people. It makes sense for certain things. Like Proud Family, I feel like is something that works in today's society too, because of how they're an original concept of of minority characters. It's based on a black family. She has Hispanic friends. She has these ghetto ass kids at her school.
Oh yeah, what was her friend? La Cienega.
Like I mean, that is.
Oh wait. Are they bringing back what's his name too? What was it? Orlando Brown.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was on that show too. I think.
Yeah,
so.
he was on that show.
Because that was like one of her best friends too. No, it was like the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I hope so. And then it's cool. We're always talking about they need to make original content for like minority people, and this is literally like if you're gonna bring back a show, you might as well bring back this original cast of fucking minority people. hey, make that shit crack because that shit was comedy back in the day. Who were like the baby kids they had? Like the super ghetto ones? Like they
like her friends mostly.
It was like her friends, and then they had like those sisters that were like fucking. I think they called them like the gross sisters or something like that.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. They were like all like dark blue and stuff like that.
I'm like, oh
yeah, I remember them.
I mean, being for somewhere that was like pretty ghetto, yes, Pasadena is pretty fucking ghetto. If you guys don't know,
Louder and Prouder. That's the name of it.
Yeah. It reminded me of some people we went to school.
Oh shit! Damn, that's crazy. I'm just having like a bunch of flashbacks right now.
Yeah, it just reminds me of getting off from like middle school and coming home. I'm like, oh shit, Proud Family, let's go.
Yeah, I know, dude. There was always a bunch of good shit. You just flip through the channels and like it's just one of those shows that you could just watch, like, just binge it and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it kind of makes me want to go back and watch an episode just because I haven't seen one in so long. I think that was like the first thing I did when I got Disney Plus, just go through a bunch of old shows. Like I don't know if you ever used to watch that show, Smart Guy.
Not too much, but my sister did.
Yeah, I literally went back and binged that show. That was like my That 70s show for a while.
Oh man, I don't know. As soon as I got Disney Plus, first thing I did.
Oh yeah, of course.
Star Wars.
We know where you went. We know exactly where you went. Yeah.
It's like, where's the Star Wars stuff at?
But I mean, they announced a lot of Star Wars stuff too, didn't they? Besides Obi-Wan, I forgot what else they announced for them. But did you see the concept art at all that they released?
Yeah, definitely, dude. There was one where Obi-Wan was fighting Vader, and then there was one where Vader was sitting on like a throne type stuff. So, dude, it's going to be insane. I cannot fucking wait, dude. We're supposed to be getting it when next year, I think.
Yeah, they said 2022. So I'm hoping no delays, no anything like that. Because honestly, I think this is the most hype show besides like Mandalorian that I'm waiting for.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be fucking crazy. And I mean, first we got Book of Boba Fett though. So
yes, have you seen the trailer?
That's gonna be a wild ride. Yeah, of course, hell yeah.
What'd you think?
Dude, my body's ready for it, man. He's gonna be a different type of ruler than Jabba, but he's like, yo, I'm still ruling this bitch.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see. I mean, I was interested in that the minute they teased it.
Yeah, and apparently he's making his way into Fortnite soon as well. So there you go, kids. You can play Boba Fett in Fortnite.
What the fuck doesn't Fortnite have?
Dude, Fortnite is every fucking different week. There's a new character. When Venom wasn't released, they added Venom and Carnage in Fortnite.
Yeah.
Fortnite lives up off the hype, dude. Like, there's a fucking hype movie. They're gonna throw it in Fortnite, dude.
They're the only people I know that can have Master Chief. Fucking what else was it? Master Chief, God of War, fucking Batman,
everybody, Batman,
Joker, fucking Deadpool. Like they give no fucks.
I'm calling it now. December, they're gonna add the Witcher Geralt in Fortnite.
You think so?
They're gonna write off the hype
because they've had some weird ass ones too. Like I mean,
they're gonna have the Squid Games guys too. Watch.
Did you see the other one they added too? You grew up around Hispanic people, so I don't know if you know El Chavo.
The which one?
The like Mexican like guy or whatever. El Chavo del Ocho. It's the Mexican guy in like the yellow jumpsuit. I'm trying to think about it. Chavo del Ocho.
El Chavo?
Yeah.
Let me do a quick Google search.
Wait, was it him? It was one of them. Fortnite.
I know El Chapo.
Yeah, everyone knows him. Yeah, just look El Chavo Fortnite skin, and then you're gonna say it, and you're like, this motherfucker.
Oh, El Chapulín? How do you say that?
Kind of, yeah, pretty much.
Okay, I see what you're talking about. Yes. Dude, Fortnite is adding everything in there.
I'm like, bro, like for them they just want everything. At this point, they're just like, let's see how many licensing agreements we can get on this game. Dude,
watch, I'm calling. They're gonna add me in Fortnite
eventually, bro. They're just gonna have the Geekin skin, bro.
Yep, hell yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, who would you want to see, or like what game would you want to see implement something like that? Like where they're just like no fuck, because like you see that in like Smash Bros. Kind of where there's like a bunch of video game characters, but they're very picky as to who they let in there.
Well, I think that's one of the things I like about like games like Mortal Kombat as well, when they feature guest characters. Like you throw in characters that you never see against each other. You can fucking play RoboCop versus Terminator. Like,
Yeah,
what
that's
the fuck?
crazy.
MK9, Freddy Krueger versus Kratos. Like what?
Yeah.
Like
yeah, no, it's crazy because you see a lot of that in like Call of Duty too, but the difference with Call of Duty is everyone plays the same.
yeah. Oh, I Call of Duty. They just added like the Scream stuff too, right?
Yeah, so they had like Scream, they
walk
had
around as Ghostface.
the Donnie Darko bunny or whatever.
Oh, that one looked pretty cool.
Yeah,
Frank.
Yeah, Frank. Yeah, so they had him. Apparently they're working on some data miners, so when they release the game or whatever, a lot of like the downloadable content is in there already. The developers just have to give you access to it essentially.
Makes sense.
So data miners went through like all the files and stuff, and apparently they're working on like a Attack on Titan skin.
I wouldn't be surprised.
So I'm like, I mean, like that's gonna be weird as fuck considering this, Call of Duty's World War II, but it's Call of Duty. How realistic is this shit?
Yeah, right.
So I mean, it's just crazy the fact that everyone doesn't give a fuck anymore. Everything's crossplay now. Fuck, there's like no limits to this. I think if you watch wrestling, was it AEW refers to it as the open door or whatever, where it's everything intertwined.
Anything goes, yeah,
anything goes pretty much. So
yeah, no, you love stuff like that. That's pretty awesome. I mean, it's like it has me excited for the future, like of gaming, because it's like, all right, what's gonna be the next guest character, the next Mortal Kombat, or who's gonna what next fucking mashup are we gonna get crossover? Like there was a rumor that the next game that NRS is working on is a Warner Brothers match, like crossover game, kind of like Smash Bros, where like they fucking showed the roster. It was like Scooby Doo, Shaggy,
I saw that.
Batman.
Was it Gandalf?
Gandalf. It was like, what the fuck? Like, imagine if that shit like is real. Bro, like, it's gonna be crazy.
I mean, yeah, because you see that too. They already had one kind of with the anime stuff. What was it? Jump Force.
They did Jump Force.
Yeah.
They did recently Nickelodeon All Stars.
Yeah. So I mean, everyone's getting into the game where like you're gonna have a bunch of different characters just mix and match and fucking intertwine with each other. It's fucking. I mean, it's a good time to be a gamer. I think we always say that.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, gaming is blowing up more. More and more people are gaming and playing and streaming on Twitch and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which is really cool too. The pandemic, forced a lot of people inside their houses a lot more. So of course they needed to do something.
Mm-hmm.
And gaming is just so fucking awesome, dude.
It is. I mean, that's why you see, so many people still trying to get PS5s, or so many people still trying to get Switches, and all these things being sold out because there's such a high demand for them now.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, if you can get your hands on it, go get it. Especially, they just, the PS5 is an amazing system. If you can build a PC, go build a PC. I don't care how you play, just fucking play.
I love my PS5. I'm like, I don't know what I would do without it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Right now, I'm downloading the GTA Trilogy.
Oh, nice.
So I'm gonna go through and we talked about nostalgia. Get some nostalgia on today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But before we leave, we were talking about Marvel a little bit though. We haven't seen Eternals yet. Apparently, that has a lot to do with the future of the MCU. But
yeah,
there was a big leak. Apparently, I think last week. Or sometime early this week, there were some images of Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield.
Oh, I saw that, and it was like all three of them together,
Tobey
right?
Maguire all together, and then I don't know if you remember a while back, there was a image of Andrew Garfield, like dressed in the Spider-Man suit or whatever, and like the scaffolding, and then apparently. Everyone's like, "Oh, is that from the new movie?" And they're like, "No, it's from the old ones." But then the new ones that just leaked or whatever, it was all them on a scaffolding. And then there's this dude who like, oh, you remember where his hand was? And there's this like yellow tape on there. And then they show his hand right there, and it has the yellow tape. So they're like, "No, dude, this is like brand new. Like he's in there." Apparently, it's that. What is it? Matt Murdock.
Well, I saw that too. I saw that in the room with him. I remember too because it was scrolling on Twitter and it was like, oh yeah, new Spider-Man leak images, blah blah blah, And then when I went to it, it fucking was deleted, and it was like, oh, such and such copyright claimed. I was like, oh shit!
When they start hitting you with copyright claims,
that's when you know, yeah, because of course they've been denying it, saying they're not in the movie, but we all know it's gonna be fucking crazy,
dude. That's oh my god, bro.
And we're probably gonna see Tobey Maguire die because I don't know. They said it's sad, so we're gonna see some shit.
Someone's well, isn't that that happened in Spider-Verse too, didn't it?
The older Peter Parker died.
Yeah, Peter Parker died, in Miles Morales is. Do you think they'll tease like a Miles Morales?
I would like that. I mean, cause especially people love Miles Morales, especially after the hype off of the last game.
Well, you have to remember too. Wasn't there someone named Miles in one like Spider-Man 2 or 3? Wasn't it like one of his what was it? Like the one helping his grandma when she got kicked out of her house or whatever.
I'm not sure. I'll have to like look into that and see.
Yeah, I don't remember if his name was Miles, but it was like a kid or whatever that lived across the street from him, helping her like move boxes or whatever. And everyone was like, "Oh shit!"
Well, I think that with all of these new like Disney Plus shows, that Disney could definitely use like a Miles Morales like. TV series.
Yeah. Well, we'll see too, because we don't know the future of, they've already said this is the end of like the home trilogy for Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
So, we don't know what the future for the MCU and Spider-Man is. I know there's a lot of things going on with, Sony's trying to build their own thing around Spider-Man right now. Morbius just got another trailer.
Mm-hmm.
We just had, Let There Be Carnage.
Venom 2.
Yeah. There's a couple other things I believe they have in the works too. I mean, just by the end of Venom 2, you can tell they're building to something. We don't know what it is. We don't know if it has anything to do with Marvel, but we'll see. A lot of shit up in the air.
Yeah, it's and I think so the Spider-Man movie as well as the Doctor Strange, it's gonna change a lot of shit.
Oh yeah, definitely. Apparently, the end of Eternals reveals a big part of that too. I haven't seen it, but we'll see. I have to go. Hopefully by next week I've seen it. I can spoil that shit for you guys like we always do.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna go to the theaters to see it. I'm probably just gonna wait till it goes on Disney Plus. So I don't mind the spoilers.
Yeah, the only reason
as long as it ain't DC, so I don't care.
Yeah, he's like, I don't give a fuck. DC. See, Darnell sucking that DC dick. All right. So another week, another episode. Come back next week. Same
thank you guys channel. Again for tuning in as always.
Yes, always. Thank you guys. You guys know we love the support. Go, we're on YouTube. Click like, subscribe. Tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your cousin, tell your grandma.
Tell your uncle. We're both on Twitch too. Follow us.
Yes, Twitch, Rose City Will, Vampire in the Sun over here. Is it the underscore in the front still or no?
What's that?
Is it still the underscore in the front or no? Or is it just
underscore in the end? Vampire in the Sun underscore.
Okay, there you go.
Don't forget the underscore. Very important.
Yes.
Very important.
Very important. And follow us on Instagram, Geekinitpodcast. That's probably the best way to reach us.
And DM us if you want to see anything, hear anything, want us to play your music, play your friend's music, play baby daddy's music, anything. Just let us know.
Everybody, we play everything too. We listen to everything. We do everything.
Yeah, you wanna have your sugar daddy come up in here, your sugar mama, let us know. We got you.
Hey, I mean, we've covered that many a times. But as always, thank you guys. Deuces.
We out here.
Yeah.